Good afternoon, Norcal Karters. This is Jason. It is February 7th, 2022, and this is our upcoming events in Northern California and surrounding areas. And once again, if you're new to the show, this is our new quick format. So we're going to try to do this show in under 15 minutes. We do a very quick recap of the events that just happened, and we go out 4 to 6 weeks in the future of karting events that affect Northern California karters. So let's get to it. So thank you for listening. Remember, go to YouTube, sign up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've been doing a lot more of the live streaming. We've been doing shows and podcasts, and we're really trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you're listening to this right now and you're at a computer or on your phone, quickly go to YouTube, look up Norcal Karters. That's Norcal Karters with a K, and check us out on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. And we also post all the podcasts to YouTube. We're also doing, again, the live streams. So those go to YouTube and to Facebook. And we have been doing a little bit more activity on Instagram. So our IG handle is Norcal Karters. And of course, the base website, norcalkarters.com. So we've added a couple of new tabs. So it's very easy for you to listen to the live content on Norcal Karters. And we've added the resources tabs. We're adding reference portions to the website. So it's just an ongoing thing. So norcalkarters.com. And if you feel like you'd like to donate to the cause, we do accept donations via PayPal or on our online shopping cart hosted by extrakartparts.com. We have some shirts available to purchase. We have tire rollout tapes available for purchase. Our decals shipped today. So we should have decals by the end of the week. Stay tuned for that. And again, sponsorship, donations, etc., that money goes right back to Norcal Karters to help promote the website and to help promote karting in general. So again, the decals will be hitting my doorstep here within the week. So I'm excited about that. We've talked about the podcast. We've talked about the resources page. And also, I'm going to do a better job of pushing the services of Norcal Karters for 2022. Some people may be new to the show or new to the website. And if you want more exposure for your karting events, let us know. Reach out to us. If you're a team and you want to highlight some drivers or do a race recap, let us know. We have programs available for you too. And if you just want to be a regular guest on our live stream or on our podcast, you bring interesting perspective to the karting scene, let us know. And again, we have a lot of different options available for you. So again, check out our website, norcalkarters.com. The base of the website is the calendar. So we put all the karting events in Northern California on that site. And our sponsors receive extra coverage. They get links to their website. And they get button ads. Just a lot more features and value for our sponsors. So, and also, 2022, our year's message, it's about suicide prevention and awareness. So, I know this is a very sensitive subject. It's very hard for me personally to try to navigate. I do not know how to navigate these subjects. I don't know how to approach them. So with that being said, at the beginning or the middle of each one of my shows, on the podcast specifically, we will talk about the suicide prevention and awareness. We have a resources tab on norcalkarters.com. Again, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to always mention the names. If you have some insider feedback into that, let me know. But, in 2021, we lost 3 racers that I'm aware of just in karting. I live in a small town here in Northern California. In the past couple of months, just sitting in the local coffee shop, I've heard about 3 suicides just in our little town in the past couple of months. And that's just sitting in a coffee shop, not really talking to anybody, just overhearing. So it's real, it's devastating. It needs to be addressed. And again, our small, very small part of it is the resources page on norcalkarters.com. If you find yourself where you're struggling with thoughts, or you know someone that's struggling with thoughts, and you don't know where to go, I'm not saying Norcal Karters is the ultimate resource, but it's a place to start. We have phone numbers. We have websites. There's apps available. So there's a lot of resources out there way beyond Norcal Karters to get you the information that you need. So please, if you're struggling, if you know somebody struggling, do something now to help. Let's prevent another suicide. And, moving on, again, it's a very tough transition. It's hard to talk about. And again, as time goes by, I'll figure out better ways of navigating the topic, but it needs to be said. So, with that, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, primarily of this podcast and of NorcalKarters.com. Gorilla Barbecue, GorillaBarbecue.com. GFC Karting, GFCKarting.com. Extra Kart Parts, ExtraKartParts.com. And a new sponsor to the show, Aluminos, Aluminos.com. And just in a moment, we'll go more into Aluminos and why they're sponsoring. And let's get to it. Quick events. So this is a recap. Over the past 3-4 weeks, we've done 4 live streams. We had Northern Nevada Kart Club on last week. 2 weeks ago, we had CCKRA on. 3 weeks ago, we had NCK Road Racing on. 4 weeks ago, we had Donald Durbin from prairie-city Karting on. So those were the recent live streams. Tonight, we're going to have our Junior Karters. Junior Karters is going to be tonight's live stream show. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Facebook. On Facebook, look for Norcal Karters. Like and subscribe to our page. On YouTube, look for Norcal Karters and do the exact same thing. Subscribe to the channel. Set a reminder. We're going to go live at 7:30 p.m. tonight. And confirmed as of right now, we're adding to the list, Eric Doan, Junior 1 cadet driver. All of these drivers are out of Northern California. Jacinta Taylor, 100cc Junior and Briggs Junior driver. Steven Isert, 100cc Junior and Briggs Junior racer. And Preston Lambert, 100cc Junior driver. So I'm really looking forward to this show. I think the juniors bring a completely different perspective to karting, and it's going to be fun to talk to them. I don't know where the show's going to go. Tune in. I'm going to tune in because I'm hosting, and we'll just see where it's going to go. But what I love about the shows, I love getting to know the guests. I love getting to know people's backgrounds and how they relate to karting, how they got involved in karting, what karting means to them as far as from any standpoint. Is it a hobby? Is it a recreation? Do you take it seriously? Is it a stepping stone to a car? I don't know. Let's find out. So tune in tonight on Facebook, Norcal Karters, and YouTube, Norcal Karters, for the live stream with our junior drivers. And if you're listening to this, right now it's 4:20 p.m. on Monday. If you have a junior driver that has a cool story, send me a message and I can get the information to you. So the shows are about an hour long. So if you send the information in at 7:30, I'm probably going to miss it. But if you get it in now, we can get you on the show. Also, coming up this month, NCK Road Racing. NCK Road Racing, their calendar is now live on NorcalKarters.com, and their first event is February 26, 2022 at Thunder Hill West. You can go to nckroadracing.com to register for that event, and Aluminos is offering an Arrive and Drive program. So Aluminos.com, they are offering an Arrive and Drive program for the road race events. So basically, you can get a hold of Rob Soares at Aluminos. You can rent a cart ahead of time. You can rent a cart at the event, but you need to schedule an RSVP. So again, Aluminos.com, and his contact information is on that website. Right now, I know he's working on a new resource page for the Arrive and Drive carts, and what it entails. But again, if you've ever wanted to try road racing, Thunderhill West is a great track to do that. If you've ever wanted to try karting in general, what better place than Thunderhill West in a rental cart? So check it out again at luminos.com and nckroadracing.com. Their first 2022 event is going to be at Thunderhill West on February 26th. And coming up, Challenge of the Americas, February 25th through the 27th. They're off their opening rounds. They were just in Tucson. January 20. I should know this. It was my birthday. January 28th through the 30th. They were down in Tucson, and they're coming off record numbers for their opening round for the Challenge of the Americas series, also known as COTA. They will be heading to Phoenix. So PKRA, February 25th through the 27th. You can register now. You can go to their website at challengekarting.com, challengekarting.com, so you can register now for that event. Prairie-City Kart Club. They're kicking off their season March 5th and 6th with their 4-stroke weekend. We've talked about it a few times in the past. Donald Durbin was so happy with how the split weekends went with the 2-stroke and the 4-stroke weekends. So for 2022, he's maintaining dual race weekends. So March 5th and 6th, 4-stroke weekend, which is the Briggs 206 platform. They will kick off their season, and you can find more information on Prairie City at pckarting.com. Again, that's pckarting.com. And coming up in March, we have KPX. Guess where they're going? Prairie City. So Prairie City will be hosting the first round of the KPX Championship. Their focus is a Briggs & Stratton 4-stroke package. It's the same package that they run at Donald's track. The only difference is KPX is a traveling regional series. They're kicking off their series March 12th and 13th. Then the following weekend, March 19th through the 20th, Rock Sonoma. Man, it's here already. Rock Sonoma, round 1, March 19th and 20th. And on March 19th, they will also do their 2021 awards presentation at Radical Northwest facility right there at the Sonoma Raceway. It was originally scheduled for February this past weekend, but due to COVID and all the regulations that are coming down, everything that keeps changing, especially with these Bay Area counties, they received an email from the host location saying, hey, we may have to limit your participation. We might have to keep you down to 50 people, etc. So the promoters, Steve and Kimberly Cameron, had to make that tough decision. Says, you know what? We can't put our supporters and our racers in that position to where we can only have 50 people. So they've opted to reschedule to March 19th and 20th. So the awards presentation will be held, I'm assuming it will be after the practice on Saturday, March 19th. We will talk to the Camerons and get more information as we get a little bit closer to those dates. But again, check mark that. Rock Sonoma, round number 1, kicks off March 19th and 20th. And the following week, Challenge of the Americas. They will be visiting Sonoma to wrap up their 3-race series, March 25th through the 26th. And leading into April, the 80cc Shifter Kart Track Takeover. That's a group of 80cc shifter guys. You can find them on Facebook under 80cc Shifter Norcal Karters. I can't remember the exact name of their group. If you go to norcalkarters.com, click on the event tab, the official website on the event takes you to their webpage. So it's hosted on Facebook. But the 80cc Shifter Kart Takeover is happening at Prairie City, April 3rd, 2022. And also, Blue Max Kart Club will kick off their 2022 season on April 3rd as well. And let's see here. Like I said, I'm trying to get these shows done here in about 15 minutes. Not that I'm trying to blast through them, because I could sit here and ramble for 45 minutes to an hour. But I've had a lot of feedback from people that said, hey, we like your event show. Can it be separate from everything else? And can you do it quick so we know what's coming up really quickly? It's like, that's what I'm doing. So I do listen to the feedback, and if I hear it enough times, I make changes. So that's where we're at. So our sponsors, Gorilla Barbecue, GFC Karting, ExtraKartParts.com, and Illuminos.com. And I will have a new soundbite on the podcast in the future for Gorilla Barbecue. I actually did one earlier today. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, wait a second. Gorilla Barbecue sponsors the Track Magic Owners Group and their drivers. So Rich Baki's been a huge supporter of karting in general for a couple decades now. And he started off as a factory mechanic for Track Magic. He's the owner of Gorilla Barbecue out there in Pacifica, California, in the big red caboose. And he is a sponsor of the Track Magic factory race team. And the reason I'm bringing it up with GFC Karting is GFC Karting provides the equipment and provides the knowledge to run the Track Magic factory effort out of the GFC Karting tent. And they had two drivers, Kyle Wick in the pro shifter class, and one of our guests tonight on the junior program, Preston Lambert. Those two were standing on the top step in Tucson at Challenge of the Americas with their wins. So we're going to dive in tonight with Preston Lambert and talk about it. And but I kind of wanted to combine that with the Gorilla Barbecue. So Rich, one, just thank you for your support of Norcal Karters for the past couple of years. But more importantly, thank you for your support of karting in general. You're sponsoring young talent. You're helping keeping these drivers on the track, and it's much appreciated. So GorillaBarbecue.com, go check it out. GFCKarting.com, go check it out. ExtraKartParts.com for new and used kart parts and carts. Go check it out. And Illuminos.com. They are the Arrive and Drive supporter for NCK Road Racing this year. And once again, quick plug, YouTube. Go find us, Norcal Karters on YouTube, Norcal Karters on Facebook, on Instagram. Go like and subscribe. And if we all bring one person into the sport this year, we will double our size. That's all I have. Thank you for listening. I'll be back next week with another quick karting update. But in the meantime, tonight, 7:30, Facebook, YouTube, sign in, check it out as we interview our Northern California junior drivers. Thank you for listening and supporting the show.